Wasbir, we are witnessing high voter turnout in constituencies like Thowra and Bhabanipur. So a lot of interest in the by-polls, isn't it? Wasbir, over to you.
Absolutely, Ronak. You are very right. A lot of interest in the by-polls. Number one, the weather is extremely good. It's a very pleasant weather outside at this point in time across Assam. Number one. Number two, the intensity with which Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma led the campaign on behalf of the AGP and its allies, that has actually taken the people by surprise, because a lot of people may have thought that the main elections, that is the state assembly elections, were over in the month of April. 5.5 months into government, there would be some slowdown as far as the election campaign is concerned, but that was not to be. Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma was his usual self, going out of the way, crisscrossing these 5 constituencies, campaigning day and night, reviving the memories of the elections that were over about 6 months back. So this is one of the reasons why there were a lot of interest. And second reason, Ronak, is the fact that a lot of people have seen that in the last 5.5 months that the BJP and its allies have been in power, there has been a lot of shift as far as the political affiliations of the candidates who are contesting these elections are concerned. Take the case of Rupjyoti Kurmi, who won the elections from Mariani on a Congress ticket. Within less than 2 months, he quit the Congress, joined the BJP, gave up his MLA-ship, leading to a by-elections, and today he is the today he is the BJP candidate. The same is the case with Thowra MLA Susanto. Is also the same. He has also resigned from the Congress and joined the BJP, and today he is the BJP candidate, Susanto Bargohai. So, same is the case again with the AIUDF candidate who has quit the AIUDF, joined the BJP, and today is the BJP candidate. So, this has lent a lot of interest among the people as far as these by-elections are concerned, which are otherwise could have perhaps been a routine affair.
Absolutely, very rightly said. And Wasbir, as far as the numbers are concerned, the outcome of the by-polls will not change much, isn't it? However, despite that, we see a huge turnout already at 11 a.m. this morning, and won't change much for the opposition. But nevertheless, can the by-polls be termed as a battle of prestige for one and all parties, Wasbir?
Well, this is a significant by-election for more reasons than one, Ronak. First of all, this is going to be a report card of the last 5.5 months of the Himanta Biswa Sharma government in Assam. That is one of the reasons why the Chief Minister has left no stone unturned in campaigning for his party candidates and candidates of his alliance partners, because he doesn't want to take anything not taking a chance at all. And yes, you are very right, the numbers doesn't matter, but more the numbers on behalf of the BJP, in the kitty of the BJP and allies, the more the better for the ruling combine in Assam. And that is the point number one. And secondly, it's some kind of a referendum on the policies of the government, some of the drastic policy changes that the Himanta Biswa Sharma government has brought about in the last 5.5 months. So many pro-people policies that the government had initiated in the last 5.5 months. The government, let me remind our viewers, Ronak, that the government meets every Wednesday for a cabinet meeting and announces major decisions.
Right.
So these are something that the government wants an early endorsement within the first 6 months. And Ronak, these elections are also significant for the opposition, because in the state assembly elections, the Congress, the AIUDF, and the Bodoland People's Front, they were part of what is called, what was then called the Mahajot. The Mahajot has absolutely collapsed. Today, the BPF is no longer a part of the Mahajot. The AIUDF is contesting on its own, and therefore the Congress is going solo as far as these elections are concerned. And the results is definitely going to give, it will be a barometer as far as the popularity, or for that matter, the acceptance of the Congress party in Assam. As far as the BJP is concerned, BJP would like to decimate the Congress as well as the other opposition in the state. And these by-elections are going to be a test, as to which sides the people's verdict is actually people's verdict actually lie.
Absolutely. This will indeed decide the fate of the candidates, also which party has the verdict of the people. Thank you very much, Wasbir Hussain, for joining me this morning and bringing us your take on this big development.